Hey everyone, this is Heart Capricorn. Today I will be discussing the top 5 signs that you are a true Capricorn. Number 1, you enjoy your alone time. A Capricorn will protect our space at all costs. Naturally, Capricorns are loners and we prefer being alone majority of the time. And anyone who loves and respects a Capricorn must come to terms with this fact. Capricorns can be extremely reserved around people that we don't know, and we're always scoping out others, and we could people watch for hours. You will certainly know when a Capricorn has warmed up to you because our outgoing, joking, and lighthearted personality will start emerging around you. But only a select few individuals get to experience this warm side of a Capricorn. Capricorns really don't like being in crowds where we have to be surrounded unnecessarily by others. But the good thing about a Capricorn is our ability to find balance and to adapt to every situation, really. A Capricorn can definitely hold our own in social settings, even though we feel kind of uncomfortable and we would prefer not to. We can definitely hold a conversation and hold our own when we're in that type of environment. A Capricorn can be the life of the party and very social if we choose to. So no, Capricorns are not boring all of the time. And many Caps don't even mind really doing activities on our own. Like, we actually enjoy going to the mall, walking through the mall or going to the movies, going out to dinner by ourselves. Like, we're totally fine doing things like that alone. We don't always need company. Like, we know that it's good to have people around, but we would prefer to be alone most of the time. Or just to have those small moments to ourselves. Above all, Capricorns just really enjoy our peace and our space. And it is what it is. Capricorns don't even really mean to be withdrawn from others most of the time. But once our mind is focused on something and once we just want that space, it's kind of hard to get Capricorns to break out of our shell once we're in that mindset. Capricorns are blunt when needed. Like mentioned before, Capricorns, we enjoy our peace, and we are generally peaceful people who like to keep to ourselves. We will not mess with you unless you start with us first. Capricorns are definitely nice until we are not. Capricorns are, for the most part, easygoing and down to earth. And we are really great at holding on to our attitude or losing our cool, but that is only until you have wronged either us or someone that we love. And then pretty much it's over. Once that Capricorn has turned on you, then you really become irrelevant to us. Your whole existence doesn't even matter at that point. And a Capricorn's tongue can be very sharp when angry, and it will cut you deep, and we wouldn't even care about hurting your feelings in that moment. And Capricorns can really say some off-the-wall things, and our dry sarcasm in that moment will definitely make you feel some type of way. Once a Capricorn is not fond of you anymore, there is really no going back. And this goes especially for someone that a Capricorn has trusted in the past, and you've broken that loyalty with us. If you are disloyal to a Capricorn when we actually trust you and let you into our space, then we will drop you without warning. Capricorns are extremely loyal, and we expect the same from those who we let into our life. We expect the same respect. We expect you to uphold that same loyalty that we give you. But don't get me wrong, Capricorns don't hold on to grudges. We do have the ability to forgive, but that does not mean that we will ever be cool with you again. A Capricorn is sort of like a mirror. You treat us well, we treat you the same in return. Capricorns only act when provoked and never set out to purposely hurt someone or to bully others. We value practicality and logic above all. As a Capricorn, you are always analyzing everything. You think about everything 1,000 times over and over and over and over and over. And it may be even more times than that, because our minds are always working and we always want to make sure that we're making the most logical decision at every given moment. Capricorns can be extremely sensitive and our emotions can be all over the place at times, but you will never know. And this mostly has to do with the fact that Capricorns are able to think logically, and we don't want people to view us as weak. And so you won't ever see those emotions going haywire unless you're that close to us and you experience it firsthand. But our logic side will not let others see us acting in a certain type of way. Capricorns don't appreciate mind games and childish behaviors. And we know the difference between having a good time and then putting in work and getting stuff done. Capricorns definitely are your friends who give the best advice because we are always thinking logically. Capricorns don't believe in giving advice without carefully deciphering through what we're going to say to you and the advice that we give to you. We take that seriously. Like, we want the people that we care about and the people that come to us for advice, we want you to walk away with the best advice that you can possibly have from anyone. So we're going to take that time out and actually give you logical, practical advice. And we're going to think with our head, and we're going to give you the advice that you need. A Capricorn doesn't rush to make decisions. We like to think things through before we make up our minds about anything. We just always want to know that we're making the correct decision for ourselves. Even if that means it takes us a long time to actually make up our mind. That's just what it is. And we are okay with that. Capricorns are always getting things done. A Capricorn is always striving to put our best foot forward, no matter what the task may be. Once a Capricorn is captured by something worthwhile and meaningful to us, we become laser focused on whatever it is that is set before us. Now, when a Capricorn is focused and we crave something very deeply, that is when our savagery emerges. At that point, we won't let anyone or anything stand in our way of succeeding. And you can take that how you want to. Capricorns, we thrive off of a good challenge, and we always want to be presented in the best light. We want to present ourselves in the best light. That is why we always try our hardest when it comes to getting things done. When it comes to exploring new situations or new experiences, we want to be the best. And Capricorns are willing to work hard day in and day out to ensure that we succeed. Even if a Capricorn is not the most talented at what we are doing, we don't mind learning and growing to make ourselves better. And this definitely sets a Capricorn apart from others, because more times than not, hard work beats talent. And a Capricorn is willing to work hard, do our research, and just make sure all of our endeavors are in order and the best. Nothing will keep a Capricorn down. When we are knocked down, we get up and we keep fighting until we are on top and doing our best. There is nothing really in a Capricorn's mind that we don't think that we cannot do. A Capricorn can be knocked down 1,000 times and we would get back up 2,000 and keep fighting for what we want. A Capricorn is a sign of resilience. We are able to bounce back from any adversity, anything that anyone has to throw at us. Capricorns are willing to do the work to get back on our feet. And that is what we do. Deep down, Capricorns, we know our capabilities and we know the hunger and the ambition that we have inside. And so we want to use that to the best of our abilities. And if something doesn't work out how we planned it, there's other opportunities that we can take. And a Capricorns, we know this. And we know that we're able to do anything. And we are willing to put in the work. Like I mentioned before, Capricorns, we're willing to put the extra time in. We're willing to stay late when others are not. We're willing to do the research. We're willing to work from sun up to sundown in order to get what we need to get done. And this is why many Capricorns, we strive to be on top. And it's kind of confusing because when a Capricorn isn't interested in something, we don't give our all. And I'll be the first one to tell you that. A Capricorn has to be fully committed and fully interested in what it is that we want to do in order for us to put our best foot forward. And so some people call Capricorns lazy, but some people say they've seen lazy Capricorns. And I understand when people say that, because if a Capricorn is interested in something, there's nothing that you can do to get us to go through with getting that task done. So Capricorn has to be invested into what we want to do. And if it's something that you want a Capricorn to do, if you're putting your own projects on a Capricorn and we're not interested, you can forget about it. But as far as getting our own stuff done that we want to do, we will definitely get it done. We won't let anything stand in our way from getting it done and making sure that it's the best and making sure that we don't fail. And those are the top 5 signs that you are a true Capricorn. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and you'll be sure to hear from me soon. All right, bye-bye.